On this episode of Challenge Accepted, I am here at Fort Benning to see what it takes to be an Army soldier. And thank you so much to the United States Army for sponsoring and making epic episodes like this possible. And I gotta go, because that's my ride.
So for the next 48 hours, Michelle and Austin are going to get a very small taste of what it's like to be a soldier in the United States Army. So as a part of every soldier's journey, they learn how to become a part of a team. One great tool on how to build teams is through obstacle courses.
You might be wondering how you're going to get over these things if you're smaller in stature, but this is going to be a team effort obstacle course. You're going to have to work together and put your minds together.
I was then given less than 2 minutes to make a game plan with a group of people I had never met.
I would either have to be the first one up or the last one.
Just keep 3 points of contact when you're out there. Okay.
So whoever's trying to get up on the bottom, they'll just kind of hoist yourself up and we'll grab you by your belt and try to get you over.
Okay. Are you nervous? Yes.
Hurry up!
Any damn day now. Let's go. Grab them by their belt if you're up top. Belt. Belt.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Move. Get to the next obstacle. Let's go. Hurry up.
Let's go. Hurry up.
Over and under. It's not that hard.
Why is it taking you so long?
Get up there. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3.
Get up.
Now drop back, sound up, and love the country.
Love the country.
Everybody has a fear of heights, but as a member of a team, your fear of heights almost melts away.
Hey, say something. Encourage the team. You can't do this stuff by yourself.
Her recognition that when I work together as a part of a team, I was able to accomplish so much more than I thought as an individual. That is an integral part of being a soldier. Inspirational. I am so happy and proud of you.
I was so surprised because we were looking at all the obstacles and we were like, we were quite short team.
Yes.
A height challenged.
With 4 people that you've never met before, that you spent like 5 minutes getting to know, you did it, right? I mean, at the end of it, you're like, holy cow, we just did that.
Now we're going to move your teams over here. It's going to be a race between your team and your team. Loser of the obstacle course is going to have to do 50 push-ups each.
50 push-ups.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
You own an obstacle
I can't help
course.
that I'm just a little tall. I'm heavier though. You know, I have baby hands, so I can't really grip.
You have, give me that hand. Who has baby hands?
Michelle, you ready?
Yes.
Austin, you ready?
Always ready.
All right, begin.
Let's go, Michelle. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're all the way to the end. Stay on your elbows. Elbows and knees. Remember, this is a team effort. You guys have to work as a team. Keep coming back. Once you get to the end here, you're gonna stand up and go through the corral here.
We're ahead, let's go, let's go.
Good.
Come on, you guys
Everyone's
got it,
waiting
let's
on
go.
you. Hurry up, let's go. Run to the rope, sprint. First one off the rope, let's go. Touch the knot. Stand over here.
A few years ago, I attempted a similar rope climb at Marine boot camp, which I miserably failed. So this time I thought I would redeem myself. Well, I didn't. I somehow did even worse than last time, and I got stuck not even halfway up. I felt like I was in 5th grade gym class being laughed at while I was hanging on for my life. But then I realized I wasn't being laughed at.
You got it. You're almost there.
I was being encouraged, and to honor the efforts of my team, I had to reach the top. After finally redeeming myself from my failed rope climb at Marine boot camp, I found myself neck and neck with Austin.
Go, go, go. We're so close, we're so close.
But slowly, Austin's team began pulling ahead.
Man, that team is smoking, y'all. Let's go, hurry up. Keep pushing.
Almost there, baby. Almost there.
Not giving up, I looked ahead to see Austin's team struggling on the final obstacle.
Come on, guys.
You guys have a chance. Go, go, go. Through the tube and then you're done. Sprint to the finish. Let's go.
Well, I think somebody owes us push-ups. We'll count for y'all.
So my expectation is that Michelle and Austin give it their best. They give it everything they got. Understand that you are now a part of something much bigger. You are part of a legacy that goes all the way back to the foundation of our country. It's provided me a lot of great opportunities. I was able to get 2 master's degrees, travel the world, learn foreign languages. It has really given me more things than I could ever really give back to it. And so that's one of the reasons why I continue to serve in the Army.
As I continue my week at Fort Benning, I need to clarify that my time here barely scratches the surface of what real Army soldiers go through. But even with my limited experience, I've been given a much greater appreciation of their service.
This week we're going to introduce Michelle to Airborne Training, a very unique thing that happens here on Fort Benning across the Army.
Here in Tower Branch, they are primarily focused on how to exit an aircraft, which is what you guys will be testing out today. Exiting out on our 34-foot towers.
Nice.
So we'll get you rigged up and ready to exit the towers.
Cool.
Parachuting in the Army has been around since the early 1940s, when it was perfected and the technology allowed us to perfect that. Parachuting has proven itself as a way to gain the upper hand in many different engagements throughout our country's history.
Oh, are you a chiropractor too?
So in order to qualify for Airborne Training, you need to be high enough to take your static line and then affix it to the anchor line cable, which is a long cable that runs along the long axis of an aircraft. We'll see if Michelle makes the cut.
I hear that there's a height requirement to be an Army paratrooper.
There is a height requirement. So you can be a little shorter with longer arms, a little taller with shorter arms. It all works out.
How do you think I am?
You should be able to get it.
I look good?
Yeah, you'd be good.
Okay, yes. How far am I jumping?
Just jump out. Just jump out. You're gonna be fine. I got you.
Okay, so I'm just trying to leap over there.
Jump out as far as you can. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go. As far as you can. Go. I've had students do worse.
That was terrifying. When I was up there by myself, I had so much time to get in my head about it. But when you're with the team and all I was thinking of, you have to go, you have to be there to support them, then the fear was so much smaller.
But what I didn't know is that this was all prep for what was about to happen next.
One of the things that Michelle is about to experience is the thrill of 12,500 feet with the U.S. Army Golden Knights, our professional parachute team.
We are going to equip you guys with one of our cool Golden Knight jumpsuits here, right? It's the latest in fall fashion. Get it? Fall fashion? No? Come on.
The Golden Knights signify the top level of free fall parachutists. They're called the Golden Knights for all of the gold medals they've won in parachuting competitions.
As we head out to the aircraft, I ask you please stay with your instructor. There are 2 spinny things on the airplane. Please do not walk into one of those, all right? It's a bad day for you, bad day for me, a lot of paperwork. Let's not do that, right?
You mean like Syndrome in The Incredibles?
No, not really. We're gonna have some fun.
I've never seen The Incredibles, so I don't know.
That's why they don't wear capes in The Incredibles.
Because it can snag?
They get sucked into the propellers when they jump out of planes.
That makes sense.
Oh my God, this is really happening. So you've done 10,000 jumps, and they've all been...
Don't ask it.
Don't ask?
Don't ask that.
Clouds are always kind of our biggest nemesis when it comes to skydiving. It's going to come down to, can we find the hole? Is the hole big enough? Does it meet the FAA's requirements to put jumpers through it?
Too many clouds, so we can't jump. You know, I was really nervous, but I still wanted to do it. I'm so disappointed.
We had unexpected weather that kind of rolled in, which caused us to make a very difficult decision, but one that was necessary because while we develop soldiers, we want to give them an interesting experience, we also want to do that in a safe manner. So we had to make a safety call there.
Though we were disappointed we couldn't jump, yet they kept us occupied by letting us play with their tanks.
Coming out here, we're going to actually introduce you to the tank so that way you actually see what we have working for us. It's actually a $6.3 million piece of machinery.
Oh,
weighs
my
about 82
gosh.
tons as it's weighed right now.
So this leads down into the inside, is that right?
Yes, well that is the driver's compartment. So he actually lays back in almost like a lazy boy setup, leaning backward and looking up into his periscopes to be able to see forward. So he has 3 periscopes.
Gosh. It has
We do have windshield wipers, yes.
Windshield wipers.
Yes, we do have windshield wipers.
For something so big, I like the tiny details.
Right?
Can I?
Climb up on it? Yes. The whole purpose in the tank is to actually carry around the M256 120 millimeter aim cannon.
This perspective is crazy. Behind, oh my gosh.
So that allows us to engage those targets with fairly pinpoint accuracy out to about 5,000 meters. It's usually about a second and a half of flight time, and that's it.
Ooh. It's crazy how quickly the projectile moves to hit the target, but then there are always a few seconds of delay before you actually hear the explosion. Have you ever fired a tank in combat?
I have.
You have?
I spent 15 months in Iraq during OF5 with 164 out of Fort Stewart, Georgia. So when an AK-47 hits this, it really doesn't make much of a dent. You hear popcorn going on outside, and that's about it. You don't feel it. You don't feel any vibrations in the armor or anything like that. But when an RPG goes off next to you, you know it.
That's scary.
Not so bad. If you're inside the tank, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
If you're outside, yes, very scary.
You got the door shut at that point.
The hatches, yes, absolutely.
Yes, the hatches.
With the weather still not cooperating for a safe skydive, we then headed over to the firing range.
I am a part of the Army Marksmanship unit. One of the many things that we do is go out to different competitions, nationally and internationally, in the Olympic Games and the Paralympic Games as well.
So you are a full-time athlete for the Army.
You could say that, I guess.
That is incredible.
So all of those lessons for all those weapon systems used for competition are now being put into what can be used for combat scenarios.
They then proceeded to hand me a series of firearms, which I did not know how to react to because I'm awkward.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What am I going to be using today?
So you're going to be shooting the Mark 12.
So it's basically an M16 with a higher quality barrel, a better trigger, and a suppressor.
So we're going to actually watch them shoot up here, and you'll get to see how they can test some of the accuracy.
Inside?
Yes. So,
oh my gosh.
So what we have here is a 300-yard range with electronic target downrange. The little red lights that you see out the front here, those are chronograph screens.
Can I check it out?
Yep. It'll give us the muzzle velocity.
Oh, it looks like the doors in Monsters, Inc. Like you could go through and you're in a kid's bedroom ready to scare them. So you get instant digital feedback on your accuracy.
Yes.
That is so helpful.
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Wow.
Oh. Nice.
Wow. So I'm going to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And after firing off a few test rounds...
Woo! Not bad though, right?
Perfect. Yay!
It was my turn for redemption against Austin in a good old-fashioned shoot-off.
All right, here we go. Stand by.
Man, I wish we had won.
I want to point out, Michelle said on the last course of fire with the pistol, one hand. She must have strong front delts, and I don't, so I had to use both hands.
After losing yet again to Austin Baby Hands Alexander, the weather was still prohibiting us from doing the skydive. But because you know we don't disappoint, a week later, Austin and I flew all the way to Fort Bragg in North Carolina to meet up again with the Golden Knights.
Colonel Battle sending us off again, came all the way in from Kentucky.
Always.
Just to throw us out a plane.
Always.
You ready, Austin?
Always ready.